To our FB Live viewers, colleagues in the DA Bureau of Agricultural Research, Department of Agriculture, farmers and fisherfolk who are with us, good morning. Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako si Cristina S. Estrada from the Knowledge Management and Information Systems Division of the DA Bureau of Agricultural Research, and I will be your host for today's online seminar. So the title of our seminar today is Developing EMIR app for effective insecticide resistance management in fall armyworm and onion armyworm. So before we introduce our speaker, we would like to encourage our viewers to comment their location and affiliation para po malaman natin kung hanggang saan yung naabot ng ating knowledge exchange at ng serbisyo ng DABAR. And you can also subscribe to our social media pages. So that's facebook.com/DABARofficial, or you can search the Bureau of Agricultural Research on Facebook, or on IG, you can follow us at @DABARofficial. So that is for you to learn about our online seminar series that we hold monthly, and of course other activities of DABAR. Without further ado, I will be introducing our expert. So today our expert is a university researcher too, and the Plant Biosecurity Division Head at the National Crop Protection Center under the College of Agriculture and Food Science in the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. He has been engaged in studies related to the application of digital tools in IPM, particularly in pest risk forecasting, remote sensing, and mobile application development. He is also a board-certified agriculturist and FPA-accredited researcher for entomology and SPRT. Let us all welcome Mr. Gideon Aris S. Burguño. Let's give him a round of applause. Good morning, Sir Gideon.
Good morning, Ms. Carla. Thank you very much for that introduction.
So I'll be giving you the floor now. Thank you po.
Thank you very much. Okay, good morning everyone. Again, I'm Gideon Burguño from NCPC UPLB, and I will be talking about a new mobile application that could help in the management of insecticide resistance on fall armyworm and onion armyworm. Ang app po na to ay tinatawag nating EMIR app, short for Electronic Management of Insecticide Resistance Application. Okay. So ang EMIR app po ay dinedevelop through the DABAR funded project development of an electronic management of insecticide resistance application for onion armyworms, Podoptera exigua Hubner. It is being implemented by the National Crop Protection Center with the Institute of Weed Science, Entomology, and Plant Pathology here at the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. This project is also being done in collaboration with DA-RCPC 3 and DA Regional Crop Protection Center 4B, also with Office of the Municipal Agriculturist in Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija, and Mr. Aurelio Rodriguez. So this project has been running from July 21, 2023 to October 31, 2024. So I'd like to begin by introducing the principles of resistance and resistance management as defined by the Insecticide Resistance Action Committee, or IRAC. So resistance to insecticide is defined as a heritable change in the sensitivity of a pest population that is reflected in the repeated failure of a product to achieve the expected level of control when used according to the label recommendation for that pest species. And resistance management naman is what we do to reduce selection pressure caused by the overuse or misuse, because this could result in selection of resistant forms of the pest and the consequent evolution of populations that are resistant to that insecticide or acaricide. So to plainly describe these principles, we have prepared the shown illustration. So some individuals in one insect population have inherent resistance to some insecticides. So may mga individual po sa isang populasyon na may mga angking resistensya sa mga ilang insecticides po, no? So, maaari po magkaroon sa isang populasyon ng isang susceptible group at isang resistant na group. So, pag po ang populasyon ng peste na to ay tumaas sa damaging levels or natawag nating economic threshold or something like that, it's when we apply insecticides. So, yun pong mga insekto or mga group ng population na resistant to the sa insecticide na yun ay hindi po sila mamamatay. And yung mga genes po nila ay papasa nila sa kanilang mga offsprings. And then, from then on, parang yung next generation will have more resistant individuals. So, and the production of resistant individuals will persist pag paulit-ulit po natin ginagamit ang iisang pestisidyo lamang o ang paulit-ulit na mga ilang pestisidyo lamang. Okay po. So, hanggang sa maging hindi na po effective yung insecticide na yun. Ano po? Okay. So, sa panayam po namin sa mga ilang onion farmers sa Nueva Ecija, we found out that most or 70% are aware that there are different kinds of insecticide active ingredients. 52% naman po ang may nakakakilala sa mga modes of actions. Tapos, kaya lang po 42% lang o mas mababa sa kalahati ang familiar sa IRM. So through EMIR, we aim to increase these numbers. So with the principles of IRM and the current awareness of farmers, we aim to develop an accessible tool to prolong the efficacy and promote the proper use of insecticides. So EMIR was conceptualized to guide users on how to rotate insecticides base sa current findings ng insecticide efficacy and pest susceptibility. So yung pag-develop po namin ng nitong EMIR ay nagsisimula sa pag-identify ng mga frequently used pesticides sa field, no? Then yung mga selected insecticides na po yun ay sinasubject po namin sa laboratory bioassays and field trials para ma-quantify po yung efficacy against yung target pest niya, which is yung fall armyworm and onion armyworm or onion armyworm. So these data will then be used to formulate na po yung mga recommendations natin sa insecticide application scheduling, sa pag-generate po ng susceptibility maps, and sa pag-update po ng efficacy information. Okay, so before we show you po an overview of the app, we'd like to present briefly some of our research findings. So in 2022 po, we started to study the response of fall armyworm populations from Bohol and Cebu sa 8 different active ingredients. So we found that among the 8 AIs, 7 pa po yung nakakapatay ng fall armyworm gamit ang recommended dose. Kaya lang po, may isa po na AI na kinakailangan lang po ng 150 hanggang 500 times ng recommended dose to kill 95 out of 100 individual fall armyworms. So pinag-aralan din po namin yung response ng mga populasyon ng onion armyworm sa Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija sa 3 naman po na magkakaibang active ingredients. So ayon po sa resulta na nakuha ng team namin, yung tatlo pong AI na yon ay pag ginamit po yung recommended dose ng AI na yon ay hindi na po siya effective na against dun sa onion armyworm population sa dyan sa Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. Okay po. So, we also field tested sa UPLB yung different insecticide rotations at single AIs na 2 against fall armyworm. So, lahat po ng insecticide treatments, lahat po ng insecticide rotation treatments natin na ginamit. So, yan po nakikita nyo sa screen na rotation 1 to rotation 5. At yung treatment 6, which is yung single AI number 1, pare-pareho po sila, pantay-pantay po sila ng damage rating na mas mababa kaysa sa dun sa dalawa na treatments which are yung single AI number 2 and yung untreated control. So ibig sabihin po nito, may effectiveness pa rin po yung mas effective pa rin po yung rotation, iba't ibang rotation, tsaka yung single AI kaysa sa control at sa dun sa isang AI na mag-isa lang siya na ginamit namin. So ganun din po sa percent damage, and sa yield naman po mas mataas naman po, of course, yung mga nagamitan ng treatments 1 to 6. So okay. So, tinest din po natin yung efficacy ng iba't ibang insecticide rotations and farmers practice naman po ngayon sa onion armyworm sa Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. So, 3 mode of actions po ang ginamit per rotation. So, iba't ibang mode of actions po yan. And sa farmers practice naman po, freely po free po yung choice ng insecticide sa farmers. So 11 po yung nagamit ng farmers, 11 na iba't ibang insecticides, no? So results indicate that the damage rating of the different rotations and the farmers practice were similar and statistically lower than the untreated control. So kaya lang po mas marami po yung ginamit na insecticide sa treatment 4, which is yung farmers practice, kaysa sa dun sa rotations, 3 rotations, no? Yung rotations 1 to 3. Okay po. So ngayon po, papakilala na po natin sa inyo ulit ang Emir app. So ang Emir app po ay isang Android application na design para mag-aid sa pag-delay ng insecticide resistance on fall armyworm and on onion armyworm. So meron po itong 3 features: Emir Calendar, Emir Maps, and Emir Learn. So yung calendar po yung main feature ng Emir, and it can guide farmers on when and what to spray. Yung calendar po natin ay nag-i-include ng isang sistema for setting up different farm profiles for multiple farm lots. So for example, ang isang farmer ay maraming hiwa-hiwalay na taniman ng mais o taniman ng onion. So pwede po siyang gumamit ng Emir app na iba't ibang profiles for those different farm. Okay. So sa Emir app po, sa Emir Calendar po, ang mapipili po nating insecticides ay yung mga insecticides na na-test po ng aming team. So these insecticides have different active ingredients with different modes of action. So, but before one can start scheduling his or her insecticide application activities, Emir will first ask the user or the farmer to monitor the farm for the level of pest infestation. So if the level of infestation reaches a certain threshold, then the calendar can now be activated. So when an insecticide and an application schedule or application date has been selected, a certain number of days following the application will be blocked, indicating that one may not apply insecticide during this period. So, yun po, so sa Emir app, hindi po kayo makapag-schedule ng another application hanggat hindi natatapos yung recommended na waiting period. So pag natapos na po yung waiting period na yun, the user may again monitor for the level of pest infestation. So pag umabot po sa threshold o mas mataas sa threshold, the user may now again plan for another application schedule, but this time, hindi na po magagamit or hindi na lalabas dun sa options yung previous na ginamit na insecticide. Okay, so next na feature po ng EMIR ay ang EMIR Maps. So, dito po malalaman natin ang mga ilang information tungkol sa mga different aspects po ng fall armyworm and onion armyworm na ma-view natin parang through a map. Yan po. So first po, yung users can be informed on the latest insecticide susceptibility data on fall armyworm and onion or armyworm in select growing areas in the country. So hahanapin nyo lang po yung farm nyo doon sa mapa, no? And then you may check kung meron po kaming data doon tungkol sa resistance status ng fall armyworm or onion armyworm sa mga insecticides. Then pwede rin po natin makita yung historical occurrence ng fall armyworm and onion armyworm sa buong bansa po, no? So, and then finally, users can be advised on the potential distribution of the pest in the country. So ito po ay potential distribution map base po sa climatic factors na nakaka-affect sa growth and sa development ng onion armyworm and fall armyworm. Okay, so last feature po ng app is yung EMIR Learn. So dito po makikita naman natin yung iba't ibang kaalaman tungkol sa fall armyworm, sa onion armyworm, sa insecticide resistance management at sa mga pesticidyo. Okay, so sa insect profile section po, dito po natin makikita yung mga kaalaman tungkol sa mga onion armyworm at fall armyworm. So basically, meron po dyan yung biology ng mga peste, yung nature of damage niya, paano siya i-control, at yung mga biological control agents. Next section is yung mode of action or IRAC mode of action. So nandito naman po mga information na na-develop ng IRAC. So kabilang din po dito yung information on proper use of insecticides and details po sa properties ng mode of action. So next is yung sa pesticides mo po. So dito po natin makikita yung iba't ibang chemicals or active ingredients na naka-classify based on their mode of action. So pwede po itong bisitahin kung sakali na yung mga AIs po na nasa EMIR database or nandun sa calendar ay hindi po available dun sa locality or dun sa hindi natin mabibili sa mga local agri-supplies natin. Or kung naman po yung mga available na AI sa ating mga locality ay hindi po present doon sa EMIR app, no? Okay. So nagtanong po kami sa mga ilang farmers ulit sa Nueva Ecija if they would be interested to use a decision support application for IRM. So not particularly EMIR, ha. So about 55% were interested and 35% were somewhat interested. So almost 90% ay interesado na gumamit ng app para makatulong sa IRM or sa IPM in general. So nung tinanong po kung anong willingness to pay nila, so of course, mas gusto ng karamihan na libre. Pero may iba rin po na willing na magbayad mula 150 hanggang more than 500 pesos. So this suggests that EMIR or any IPM decision support application will be supported by its target clientele. So nagsagawa rin po kami ng mga ilang capacity building and field demonstration po, no? So nagkaroon po kami last year bago po mag-planting season ng onion ng seminar on management of onion armyworm sa Nueva Ecija. So this was in coordination with the Office of Provincial Agriculture Nueva Ecija and DA Regional Crop Protection Center 3. So ang mga participants po natin dito ay mga DARFOs 1, 2, and 3, and onion farmer leaders, mga agricultural extension workers, crop protection coordinators from 15 municipalities, and some students from CLSU. So nagsagawa din po kami ng Farmers Field Day noong March 4, 2024 para po i-showcase yung resulta ng efficacy trial ng iba't ibang mode of action rotations, no. So nag-participate po dito mga iba't ibang farmers po and technicians from ilang barangays po ng Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. So to conclude po, no, we'd like to highlight that EMIR can be instrumental in guiding farmers in deciding what insecticides to rotate for fall armyworm and onion armyworm management, in prolonging the efficacy of insecticide AIs, and in keeping farmers informed on the importance and updates in IRM. And finally, we present this challenge and opportunity to keep EMIR relevant by regularly updating insecticide susceptibility and efficacy data, and this can be done through collaboration among government, private, and academic institutions. So EMIR will be available for download in October 2024. Yung mga download links po natin and platforms will be announced through Facebook page po ng NCPC and through DA Bar web platforms. So bago po tapusin itong presentation na to, so gusto ko lang pong pasalamatan ulit. Gusto po namin pasalamatan ulit ang DA Bureau of Agricultural Research para po sa patuloy na pagsuporta po sa mga programa po ng universidad. At gayon din po, gusto ko rin pong pasalamatan ang mga project team po namin sa NCPC. Ganon din po ang mga DA Regional Crop Protection Center 3, si Mr. Aurelio Rodriguez, ang DA Regional Crop Protection Center 4B, ang Nueva Ecija LGU, particularly ang Office of Municipal Agriculture sa Aliaga, sa Bongabon, Palayan City, sa Rizal, Santo Domingo, and Talavera, and sa Occidental Mindoro LGU, particularly OMA Rizal, OMA San Jose, and OMA Magsaysay. Okay, so that ends my presentation. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig.
Thank you so much, Sir Gideon, for the comprehensive presentation and basically tutorial na din ng EMIR app. So yung EMIR app po, sobrang na-amaze ako personally kasi ang dami, comprehensive siya even with data of the insects, and it's like they collated data from all over the Philippines. So yun po, I personally believe that the EMIR app would help. It's a digital solution basically sa long persisting challenge on crop protection natin. So anyway po, yung sa participants po natin, we would like to encourage everyone to ask questions to our expert kasi po bihira lang tayo may expert dito. So take advantage na po natin yung time na andito siya. And also, before we proceed to our Q&A portion, we would just like to acknowledge our participants. So, nababasa ko po dito. Good morning po. Good morning po kay Miss Ana Gia Martinez from Lucena City. And we also have Miss Vanessa May Kalingan of Benguet State University. And good morning din po kay Miss Leia Dagook from Liloan, Southern Leyte. Tapos, Sir, ang lawak, ang dami po nang nag-register sa atin. Tingnan ko po yung stats sa nag-register sa atin. Ito. Okay. So sir, it's very encouraging kasi yung age ng mga nag-register pinakamadami at 65% it's the age range of 20 to 29-year-olds. So parang nakaka-encourage po talaga siya considering na tumataas pala yung average age ng farmers ngayon in the Philippines. Also we have people all over the country. So we have Ilocos, Mimaropa, Bicol, Central Visayas, ang marami po. Soxargen, Caraga, NCR, Zamboanga Peninsula, Tapos we also have audience from different walks of life. So we have farmers and fisherfolk, agripreneur, researcher, agriculturist, extension workers, students, professors, lab technicians, government employees, tapos people working under pest control. And sa agency po, madami po yung mga under DA, of course, the state universities, national government agencies, LGUs. So, ganito po kalawak yung na-reach ng ating programa, ng ating knowledge exchange. So,
That's very good to hear po.
nga po sir, nakaka-touch po. So also, again, we would like to encourage our participants to ask questions. I-take advantage na po natin sa circuit yun. And also, we will be posting a feedback form sa comment section or our chat box as well here on StreamYard. So please answer the feedback form so that you could get certificates. And also joining our Q&A portion is the project study leader, Mr. Randolph Encandano from the National Crop Protection Center of the UPLB. Good morning, Sir Randolph.
Good morning.
Anyway, we will be proceeding to our Q&A na po. Sige. Okay. So first question po, this is from Anthony Quezon. So pwede daw po bang magamit ng mga farmers ang app na ito sa lugar na mahina or walang stable na internet? Tapos maliban po daw ba sa Onion, may mga crop pa po ba kayong with data na on this?
Okay po. So yung Emir app po ay pwede for offline use po, no. So offline lang po talaga yung paggamit niya. So i-download na po dun sa app lahat po ng information and yung system para po magamit yung app kahit nasaan man po kahit sa sulok ng field, no. And yun nga po, no, yung both po sa Onion, corn din po, no, yung isang focus ng Emir app. And ayun po, in the future po, gusto po natin itong madagdagan ng iba't ibang peste pa at mga iba't ibang crops pa.
So thank you, sir. May add pa po ba kayo? Or yun?
Wala na po.
Okay po. So just to summarize it, sabi ni Sir Gideon, we can use the app offline, which is personally a very good choice or a very good take on how the app was developed. Kasi most of our farmers and most of the farms are in remote areas na hindi basta-basta nararating ng internet. Also right now, the Emir app has data on onion and corn, and they're also planning to add more data on other pests and other crops as well. So, yan. So, next question po. Okay. So, madali lang po kayang matutunang gamitin ng mga farmers ang app na ito?
Okay po. So as much as possible po, no, dine-develop po namin yung app na maging intuitive po, no. So mas kumbaga kung marunong yung farmers na mag-Facebook o mag-TikTok o gumamit pa ng iba't ibang apps. So yung mga basic na apps, no. So ganun po yung pag-develop namin dito. No? So hopefully po maraming farmers ang madadalian sa paggamit ng Emir. So para lang pong nag-set ng alarm, parang ganun po yung kung paano namin iniisip na gawin yung paano natin ginagawa yung Emir. Ganun lang po, para ka lang nagse-set ng alarm. Yan.
So, thank you, Sir Gideon. So basically po, ang sabi ni Sir Gideon, yung pag-develop nila ng app, kinonsider nila na matutunan agad yun ng mga tao na kayang mag-access ng basic apps like Facebook and TikTok para mas accessible siya to everyone. So next question po, can this app also be applicable soon for rice which are heavily affected by high pest and disease incidents?
Bigyan naman po natin pagkakataon sumagot ang aking kasamahan para makilala din po si Sir Randolph Encandano.
Hi, good morning everyone. So basically, nag-start itong development ng EMIR sa corn, no? Ah, and then, after a year, nag-engage naman kami for onion. So, with the support of DA Bar, no, in the future, pwede kaming magkaroon ng mga succeeding proposals para ma-explore naman yung paggamit ng app sa ibang crop at ibang pests. So, yun yung goal talaga namin, no, ma-expand yung app para mas maraming ma-cater na ano no na clients yung aming center. Pero
Thank you, sir.
yung sa rice, no, hindi ko masasabi na mangyayari siya anytime soon dahil hindi lang basta-basta yung pag-develop ng isang app. Unang-unang kailangan ng funding. Kaya nga nagpapasalamat kami ng marami sa DA Bar dahil sinusuportahan niya itong project na ito. So, tingnan natin in the future kung ano yung mga susunod na crop at mga pests na ipopropose ng aming team.
Okay, so DA Bar Buchanan.
Thank you, Sir Randolph. So basically, Sir Randolph said na the history of the app, they started with corn and then expanded to onion, and eventually they intend to expand it further para matulungan yung agriculture sector natin. So hopefully they could develop the more apps, or maybe could develop the app further to include more pests, more diseases, and more crops. Pero yun nga po, funding. So, thank you, sir. Then, ito po, we have question from Rayla Dionisio. Good morning po from Bulacan Agricultural State College. How do we get technical support po if we encounter issues with the app?
Okay po. So, dun sa app po, no, lalagyan po namin yun ng frequently asked questions. And bukod po dun, lalagyan po namin siya din ng contact information just in case meron pong magkaroon ng mga issues po dun sa paggamit ng applications or even mga simple questions po, no. So, lalagyan po namin doon ng contact information.
So, thank you, sir. So, in-incorporate po ng team yung FAQs and contact information sa app. So, so in case something is wrong with the app or may challenging sa app, we could contact them anytime. So, our next question, okay. So, from our colleagues in the ABAR, nag-recommend din po ba ang app ng mas mura or mas mga alternatibong pest management measures maliban sa paggamit ng mga chemical fertilizer?
Opo. Doon po sa sa Emir Learn, no, doon sa isang feature po ng Emir. Nandun po ang mga ilan sa mga common na pest management or mga parang pest management practices na napatunayan na po na effective na nakakatulong sa pag-manage po ng fall armyworm and onion armyworm. No? So doon po natin yun makikita sa Emir Learn. So meron po doon parang subsection na parang ilang mga control measures like yung mga BCAs natin and mga cultural methods po. No? So nandun po yun po. In terms naman po, kung tatanungin niyo po kung kung meron po recommendation sa na murang kung paano po makikita yung mas murang chemical fertilizer, hindi po namin magagawa yon kasi po hindi rin po namin nilalagay yung mga brands ng mga chemical fertilizer. So AIs lang po ang nandoon sa Emir.
So, thank you, Sir Gideon. So, sabi ni Sir, may ma-recommend silang practices but not specific brands. So it's on Emir Learn, part of the Emir app. So next question po. So this is from Sir Anthony Quezon. Nakakuha daw po ba kayo ng data sa Mindanao on disease incidents specifically sa armyworm ng corn?
Tinatawagan ko po si Kuya Randy muli para sumagot po ng tanong.
Yes, Anthony, thank you. pagdating sa disease incidence, wala kaming data dyan, no? Kasi nakafocus kami sa mga insect pests, especially yung fall armyworm and onion armyworm. So before, we had collection sites sa different sites sa Mindanao. Pero yung mga areas na yon ay collection sites lang. So wala kaming data na kinuha regarding sa infestation level. Pero yung mga areas kung saan kami nag-collect ng mga populations, alam ko ni-incorporate na yun doon sa EMIR. Kaya may part doon na parang i-click mo yung area, yung DAT, no, makikita mo kung saang area sa Mindanao kami nakapag-collect ng mga samples. So ito yung mga samples na ito yung ginamit namin sa susceptibility studies na sa lab.
Thank you, Sir Randy. So according to Sir Randy, they did collect data from Mindanao. It's just not very specific with disease incidents. Pero kung ano man daw po yung na-collect nila from Mindanao, they already incorporated it to the app na pwede nyo ma-access anytime. So do we have more questions? Yan, okay. So this is from Sir Honorat Mark of Bina. So since it's a mobile app, what are the recommended specifications for a mobile device to ensure it works efficiently?
Okay po, no? So first, kailangan po Android device, Android smartphone. And I think it will run on Android 12 pataas. Yun po yung recommended specifications. Android, if I'm not mistaken, they're 12 or 13 pataas.
So, yun lang po. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So, sabi ni Sir Gideon, it works on Android na 12 or 13 and pataas. So, right now, I think we're at Android 14 or 15. So, anyway, for our last question po, so this is from Sir Edward Limon. Pwede po ba humingi ng email and other contact details para we can support din po yung Cascade sa mas maraming farmers? Wow.
Sure po. Pwede po kayong mag-email sa sa email address po ng National Crop Protection Center, no. So it's at ncpc.uplb@up.edu.ph.
So ncpc.uplb@up.edu.ph, right, sir?
Correct po, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, sir, we have last two questions. So this is more about your yung message mo or words of wisdom mo for researchers of the agri-fishery sector. Ano po yung advice nyo or anything na masasabi nyo for our researchers?
For researchers?
Opo.
So since ako po ay nakafocus sa digital crop protection or sa paggamit po ng mga digital tools on improving crop protection practices, no. So ang advice ko po or ang mapopromote ko po is go digital. Talagang po natin yung parang i-embrace po natin yung mga digital tools po or mga digital improvements sa atin pong incorporate po natin siya sa ating mga researches, no. Kasi po para makahabol din tayo dun sa ibang countries na parang way of life na yung pagpapalipad ng drone, way of life na yung paggamit ng cellphone sa farm. So way of life na yung pag-spray ng mga insecticides, ng mga fertilizers, gamit ng drone na sobrang calibrated, na halos low input na sobrang specific. And ayun po. So basically, incorporate digital tools sa mga researches natin, no? Or further develop yung mga yung ating mga researches or mga products na parang magagamit mo or may ginamitan mo ng digital na aspect. So, yan po.
Thank you so
Hi.
much.
So, pahabol po. So,
Opo.
ano din po, no, para din po sa mga kabataan po, no. So, ito po ay parang ah, kaya po tayo actually kaya din po talaga tayo po-promote or talagang nagpupursige po tayo na itulak po yung digital agriculture is para rin po mas maraming maging interesado na kabataan natin na pumasok sa agriculture. So tulad nga po na nasabi nyo kanina, ma'am, no? So yung demographics po natin sa farmers ay patanda po ng patanda ang ating mga farmers. Ngayon, gawin po natin, i-goal po na sana natin na pabatain po natin ngayon ang mga farmers naman natin sa Pilipinas. So, I believe na through digital agriculture, through advancements sa computer, sa internet, ay ma-achieve po ito ng Pilipinas. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I actually agree with you. So, ano pa? So, ang gist po ng sinabi ni Sir Gideon is go digital. And personally po, nung nag-pandemic, na-realize natin na yung direction ng ating future is papunta na sa digital. Masyado tayong mas nagiging dependent sa internet, but then we should not take it in a negative light. We should just take it as an opportunity to further our researches and yung mga matutulong natin sa community. And yun po, sir, parang it's good that you considered the youth, the future of our farmers and the agriculture sector in pushing for this digital innovations in agriculture. Sir, also may pahabol pa po kaming question kasi sobrang ganda po. Hindi daw po namin kayang palipasin.
Go ahead po, ma'am.
Okay po. So this is from Ms. Janilyn Tautio, Tagulabong. Kaya po bang ma-detect ng app ang severity index ng FAW infestation?
Okay. Hi, Ma'am Jeneline. Thank you for that question. No? So, ito pong pag-detect po ng severity ng fall armyworm at ng iba pa pong diseases sa corn at sa iba pa pong crops ay ginagawa po namin through other DA bar-funded projects. So, gumagamit, ngayon po actually nandito po ako sa Bukidnon sa DA Northern Mindanao Agricultural Research Center. Kasi po sa sampling po kami dito, nagpapalipad po kami ng drone. Pinag-aaralan po namin yung itsura ng mga corn at mga corn crops na affected ng fall armyworm at ng iba't iba pa pong diseases. So, yun po. So, in time siguro, in the future po, no, ma-release po natin kung paano po yung protocols po on how to monitor fall armyworm using drones. So ito po ay papagamit natin or ang target users naman po natin dito ay mga regional crop protection centers at ang LGUs po sa municipal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, sir, is actually medyo nahirapan po si sir sa internet connection since the past few days. Kasi po, he's in Bukidnon and he's working on yung severity index ng FAW infestation. So, it's good to hear po na our researchers are still working on a lot of things to improve our sector. And last na talaga. Sir, ano po yung words of wisdom or message mo to our farmers?
Parang, hello. Yan, parang ang hirap ng tanong. Yan yung pinakamahirap na tanong natin. No? Kasi alam natin yung mga farmers natin ngayon ay, alam natin, ano yan mayaman na sila sa karunungan no, di ba? So parang parang isang tinuturing ko yung sarili ko na isang kabataan na advice sa farmers is parang medyo mahirap. Pero bilang sa point of view po ng isang parang mananaliksik, nandito po kami para sa inyo po, para tumulong po na mapagaan po yung ating mapagaan po ang ating mga trabaho sa ating kabukiran. So ang hiling lang po namin is kung ano po sana po ay mai-apply nyo rin po yung mga ginagawa po namin sa aming laboratorio, sa aming sa mga fieldworks namin, yung mga technologies po na dinedevelop po namin, ay sana po ay ma-i-embrace nyo rin po. Yun po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Gideon. So, nahirapan daw po siya mag-advise kasi matatalino or madaming alam talaga ang ating farmers. So, as a researcher, ang sabi ni Sir, yung ma-advise niya lang or more like maho-hope niya lang na sana po kung ano man yung ina-develop nila sa labs, sa mga researchers nila, sana po ma-incorporate ng mga farmers sa kanilang daily operations. Kasi po, the researchers are here for the farmers and the researchers are here for the sector. So, first, thank you po, Sir Randolph, for joining us. And of course, thank you so much, Sir Gideon, for sharing your expertise and passion to the wider public. We will be giving you po a certificate, and we're just waiting. Okay.
Thank you po.
Okay, so to read the citation of the certificate, so the DA Bureau of Agricultural Research awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Mr. Gideon Aris Esber for sharing his invaluable knowledge during the DA Bar online seminar series, Development of an Electronic Management of Insecticide Resistance Application, or EMIR app, of onion armyworm, Spodoptera exigua hubner, held on the 22nd day of August 2024 by StreamYard and DA Bar Facebook page, given this 22nd day of August 2024 in Diliman, Quezon City, signed by our DA Bar Director, Dr. Junel V. Soriano. Thank you, Sir Gideon.
Thank you very much po, Ma'am Christina, and thank you, DA Bar, for this opportunity to share our project, or the results of our project, and the EMIR app. So abangan niyo po later this year po, mada-download niyo na po ang EMIR.
So this concludes our online seminar titled Developing EMIR app for effective insecticide resistance management in fall armyworm and onion armyworm. Muli, maraming salamat po, Sir Gideon, and thank you po
Welcome po
sa ating participants for attending our seminar intently. Also, reminder ko din lang po sa ating attendees, yung feedback form po in our comment section and chat box. Answer nyo po yung feedback to get certificates. And also po, if you have questions on the seminar pa na hindi nyo natanong kay Sir kanina kasi limited din time natin, you can follow their Facebook page, UPLB CAFS National Crop Protection Center, or that's facebook.com/UPLB CAFS and CPC. Or you can message DA Bar so that we can forward the questions to Sir. Also, please follow our social media page. So that's facebook.com/DA Bar Official. Or you can search DA Bureau of Agricultural Research on Facebook. Or you can just follow us on IG @DA Bar Official. Para po malaman nyo again if we have other ganaps and para mabantayan nyo kung may knowledge exchange na online seminar series pa kami for free, which we do monthly. And once again, we would like to thank Mr. Gideon Aris Esbergunyo of the National Crop Protection Center. So palakpakan at pusuan po natin si Sir. Thank you po ulit sa viewers.
Po, ma'am. Anytime po.
Thank you po sa viewers natin for actively participating in our knowledge exchange. Sir, alam ko nag-message ka na po kanina, pero may gusto ka po bang sabihin or pasalamatan?
Napasalamatan ko na naman po lahat kanina, no? So, wala na po siguro, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Gideon, and thank you, Sir Randolph, as well. So dito na po nagtatapos ang ating free online seminar for August. Again, this is Teen of DA Bar, and mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. Kita-kita po tayo sa susunod na seminar, sa sunod na buwan, at sa mga susunod pa. God bless po.